Mackenzie,
Patrick.
one of the things I'm very nervous about for this season
Yes.
is that, but also excited for it, but is the whole season going to be this event? Because I can't take all of the cliffhangers about the events. I want to know if there is post-sports event or if that's the season. Like the finale's going to be...
So I can tell you this, because this is not bad. Patrick. Every single My Hero episode, pretty much every single episode, no, this is a generalization. Here is the story of what the episode should be. Put your hands out for the next story of what the episodes should be.
Okay.
This is a satisfying ending.
Mm-hmm.
They always do this.
Yes!
Always.
Always!
So, unless we're gonna stop in the middle of one, this is how it's gonna go. You're always gonna have a nice little cliffhanger.
And writers take note. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
And this season is extra good because, as you mentioned before, we just jump right into the action.
Are you a big fan of sports at all?
In real life, not so much. Like,
how is this so enthralling? Me either. I don't really love sports, but this...
I think it's because... I think part of it is because, and no offense to any of you sports fans out there, I know the overwhelming majority of people are sports fans. I know I'm in the
They're not
minority.
watching this. Let's be honest.
You're not on fan. It's because they have a connection. It's their love for their hometown. It's their love for that. Their family or parents or whoever loved them. So that passed down to them. And we had the whole first season to fall in love with these characters and care about them and want to to see where they go. So we have that, like, especially now that they're against each other, it's the tension because it's like, well, I don't know who I want to win because I like all of them and I want him to win because of this and I want her to win because of that, but they're against each other. And like, so it's that, I don't know, it's just that caring about it aspect, I think. Because for me personally, I don't have that for any sports team. Like, I don't care. Like, cool, like, who are we rooting for today? This team? Great, cool. Like, I hope they win because you want them to win, but now we care about the people. That's why it's so tense.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do it.
Oh, hello, kitten.
This is a superhuman society, with 80% of us possessing some uncanny ability. Cities swirled with chaos and confusion following the appearance of these powers, and a new profession emerged. We call those who fight for justice and help others.
What's your quirk?
Heroes.
It just makes everybody fall in love with her.
By the way,
That's her quirk.
this is
True.
the story of how I became the world's greatest hero.
The UA Sports Festival is about to start. It's true that joining a famous hero agency can garner you greater experience and popularity.
So that's
It's
Endeavor.
something that the pros...
You think so?
No. The entire country...
Well, one of those
will be
two
watching
was. I don't
very
know which.
closely. Think of the sports festival as your debut. You are the fledgling symbol of peace. The next All Might. Izuku Midoriya.
Don't you fucking...
You must introduce
Excuse me, I've been
yourself.
cursing like I was rude.
Proudly say, I am here.
The first year students are rocketing to this obstacle course in hopes of moving on in the festival! Who would have imagined at the beginning
So
of this
good.
race and the climax
I love it so much.
mega mix of surprises! The first competitor to make it back into the stadium will be the first place winner! Izuku Midoriya is our champion!
The game itself will last 15 minutes. Individual point values will be added together to reach your team totals. Everyone will know how much you're worth thanks to your headbands. Swipe as many headbands as you can to raise your team's score. Stolen headbands must be worn from the neck up, so the more you steal, the harder it'll be to manage. And another thing, even if your headband gets stolen or your team falls down, you can keep playing until time's up!
It's anyone's game then.
And since there are 42 contestants, there'll be 10 or 12 teams fighting on the field the entire time.
Sounds hard.
So if you lose your headband at the beginning, you have more time to make up a plan.
I don't know, Mina. Maybe we should wait and see how the teams turn out before we start strategizing.
This is going to be rough. You may use your quirks as much as you like, but there are still rules. Make a team fall on purpose and I'll slap you with a red card. You'll be disqualified! Now you've got 15 minutes to build your teams. I recommend you get started!
It doesn't matter how many points my teammates have since I've got so many. I just need to make sure I pick the right people. Okay, I need to find a team of my own, and fast. But everyone's totally avoiding me since I'm worth so much! Oh hey, what's up, Ojiro? Sorry.
Hey, Deku! Let's team up!
Hell yeah!
Sure, everyone will be after me and my 10 million stupid points. Tell me you're not kidding!
If we run away the whole time, then we'll win, right?
You're either overestimating me or underestimating everyone else here.
Phooey!
Actually, I wanted to team up with you too. Thanks a lot. You're right, for a game that
You're it?
requires so much teamwork, it's smart to find people you communicate smoothly with. In fact, if we had your quirk and one other person... You know what? I think I might have a solid plan.
Keep away.
Ida!
It's the friends! It's the friends!
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I must refuse your offer. Since this all started, I've been losing to you. Please don't take this as an insult. You're a great friend. But if I continue to follow you, I'll never get stronger.
Anime.
Bakugo and Todoroki have challenged you already, but they aren't the only ones who see you as a rival. Midoriya, I'll try my best to defeat you.
Whoa, Ida.
So, it's already begun. Everyone's an enemy. I'm at the top, and they'll all be coming for me. I can't rely on anyone. Not this time.
Oh, perfect. You're still alone. And you're the star. Team up with me, person in first place!
So close! Who are you?
I'm a student in the support course. Name's Mei Hatsume. Oh, you're that weirdo from the obstacle course. We haven't met, but I'd like to use your current fame to my personal advantage.
That's straightforward.
If I team up with you, then I'll be in the spotlight, part of the team that everyone is keeping their eyes on. That means my super cute little babies will inevitably be seen by the big company CEOs who are tuning into the sports festival. And following that line of reasoning, this is the best way for me and my marvelous gadgets to get recruited. Could you slow down a minute? Did you bring babies here, or... I mean... Alas, you two will definitely... Oh, she doesn't care about me. The support course specializes in creating equipment that helps heroes deal with their quirks and enhance their skills. I packed a ton of powerful babies to bring with me, so I'm sure you'll find something you like floating around my arsenal. Oh, I see one's caught your eye. I based this on a certain hero's backpack. Of course, I added my own twist.
Wait, I recognize that. Airjet, the Buster Hero, has one of those. I love that guy.
Isn't he awesome?
Not being able to team up with Ida was a definite blow. I've got Hatsume and Uraraka now, but I still need
Who's
one
the last
more.
one?
Looks like pretty much everyone is on a team.
Blue hair
already.
guy?
That's fine.
Where are you going?
Join me.
You have been chosen.
Oh, goody. It's time to get this party started.
Hey, look alive! After 15 minutes to pick teammates and talk strategy, 12 cavalry teams are preparing to go head-to-head.
I see some unexpected student combinations.
Come on! Everyone get your hands in the air! It's time for an arena-bumping UA Battle Royale! Let me hear you scream!
Nice.
You ready?
Yeah!
Hatsume? Tokoyami?
Yes.
Let's do this!
Okay, all you first years, I hope you're happy with your chosen teams!
Tetsu. No hard feelings, okay?
Right. Let's get this party started! One final countdown before the game starts! 3!
Get him.
2!
He's ours.
1! Begin!
It's basically one big battle for 10 million points!
I'll be taking that headband, Midoriya!
Not even giving us a chance, huh? Such is the fate of the pursued.
This is it.
Make your choice, Midoriya.
Here they come.
That's easy. We're running away!
Don't think so!
What's happening?
Sinking! Uraraka! Hatsume! Watch your faces!
I'm out.
It's too easy! It's not a fight! It's more like a massacre!
It's Shoji. Is he all by himself? Where's his team?
What we need is breathing room. We can't get caught trapped between multiple opponents.
Uh-oh.
What? Is something wrong?
Yeah, I'm stuck!
It's Minetta's ball. But where did it come from?
Creepy.
Hi, Midoriya.
What? Is that even allowed?
Oh, and Sue.
Say yes.
Impressive moves as usual.
Oh man, you've got Asui in there too?
I told you to call me Sue.
Quickly, we must move!
Ooh.
Kachan!
Don't think for a second you're safe! I've got you! Origami!
Good entertainment. I will give it that.
Bakugo has been separated from his horses!
Whoa, nice catch!
Is that even allowed?
He never touched the ground, so technically it's okay.
Hold on here. This is an unexpected turn. Other than Midoriya, Class 1A's not doing so hot. Even Bakugo is losing.
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger.
He got us!
What did you say? Come back here!
Midnight said the obstacle course was just the first game. And we figured they wouldn't cut that many of us right off the bat. Would they? Assuming they'd keep at least 40 contestants for the next event, all we had to do was make sure we stayed within that group as we ran. From our spots in the middle ranks, we could fully observe the quirks our rivals had and judge their capabilities. Only a fool would obsess over winning the preliminary rounds, wouldn't you agree?
You planned this as a class?
It wasn't totally unanimous, but I'd say it's playing out well.
Hey, they're coming.
It's better than chasing after a temporary frontrunner like a horse with a carrot waving in his face. Oh, while I have your attention, you're kind of famous, aren't you? For being attacked by that sludge villain.
Ooh.
You'll have to tell me about it sometime. It must be strange to always find yourself in the role of the victim.
Kirishima, we have a change of plans. Before we take down Deku, we're gonna kill every last one of these B-list idiots.
Holy whoa. Class 1B had a long-term strategy that involved throwing the qualifier. I guess that could help them leave a bigger impression with the audience. Everyone does kinda love an underdog. But if they're playing the long game here, they might not even bother coming after my headband at all. Everyone, don't worry. I think we're okay.
And now we've reached the halfway point of the game!
I thought we had it made. Guess I was wrong.
As the Cavalry battle enters its second half, it's anyone's game. Class 1B has made an unexpected showing, but who will wear the 10 million points in the end? That's the real question, sports fans.
Damn it!
He's good.
God, it's good. Man, I am at a complete loss as to where that's gonna go. I have absolutely no theories, no thoughts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Ray, you got theories. I know you got theories.
I did not expect at all the what was 2B that had the long term.
1B.
1B.
Yeah,
1B.
because they're all freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But yeah, throwing the first round so that they could study everybody. That's smart. Again,
Strategy?
just showing
Strategy.
showing brains over power is a good tactic.
I mean, technically, they're still using their power a lot, but it's like everybody's playing the big brain game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And it's not just 1A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see, now that we know Ida is like, I'm sorry, I have to go on the other team. Like, we're now at that battle. I mean, we knew that Todoroki was going to be a tough one, but how do you fight your friend? How do you fight your friend?
Especially when he teams up with what seems to be the strongest competitor.
Mm-hmm. That's a super solid team. That is, like you'd pointed out. I mean, when you have Momo and Kaminari and Ida and Todoroki, that's a lot of good powers. And I don't think. Well, the creepy. Not that the whole team is creepy, but because it's Mineta, Team Creepy with the just hiding in the shadows. I don't know. There's a lot of good. It's interesting to see. I'm very curious where the Todoroki and Endeavor story is going, because he said he refuses in combat to fight with his fire side. And that looked like he was trying to annoy his dad or something, but so I don't know if that's trying to prove I don't need your powers, Dad. I can do it on my own, or
maybe.
Or I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. What do you got? Any fun facts?
Yes, I do. Don't mind me. So you said this is the first time you ever heard of a Cavalry battle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's actually a real thing, and it's pretty brutal. A lot of kids in Japan do it as a field day activity.
Okay.
Where it is very similar to what they're doing. You have one horse in the front, and you have two people with their hands on their shoulders, and side by side, the person on top sits on their shoulder and legs over their arms. So if you were the front, this is how we would sit. And it's often to either grab a headband off or to push them down, kind of like chicken.
Okay, I was gonna say it reminds me of chicken in the pool.
It's very similar to that. It's actually called Kibasen. 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 But yeah, it's really good. It's really good. And the fun thing about this particular episode, I've told you that there's a lot of animators come together to make this, and a lot of different frames are used, way more so than the average anime. This one, the demand for the animation was so intense for the second season that they had to distribute labor in a way that isn't of the norm, and not that you would ever tell, but one artist even did some of the Cavalry battle animation on paper. It was so intense. So they had to have so many people working on this, and I couldn't tell you which bit it is, but I just do know that my research has shown that people were so demanding to work so fast that people were just like, okay, we have to do this even on paper and have some animations of that. So it's very, very neat. You'll also notice just some of the fun things that Bakugo calls people. He doesn't really ever call anybody by their name.
Remind me your names and your quirks again.
Yeah, some weird things that he's called people, such as Kirishima. So if you ever call anybody by any of these, you have more names to call people if you want to. Weird hair. Do you remember?
Weird hair.
Kirishima. And then ponytail.
I don't remember that one.
Momo.
Okay, Momo is ponytail. Makes sense.
He didn't say it in this episode. He said it before. Four Eyes.
Ida?
Okay. And Deku.
Of course, Deku.
Yeah. So he never really calls anybody by their name. You'll notice that he very rarely will. So if you ever hear him call somebody by their name, cool. In the meantime, everybody, thanks for fanning out with us.
Fans out.
Plus Ultra.